What's up, nerds?
What's up?
Welcome to Gfpf After Dark. Your friendly hangout on Wednesday nights where we get a little bit loose. I'm gonna hang out with some of my dudes tonight. We got some cool guys on the show tonight. They keep bouncing in and out. I don't know what's happening right now.
We got some technical issues here.
Yeah, sorry, power went out.
So I'm gonna go around the horn here real quick and save our special guest for last. But I'm gonna start with Galactic Misfits. What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, my man. It is good. Austin's great. We got great weather going on. Had a great day today. Played a little golf. So yeah.
All right, a little golf. All right,
Oh, yeah.
playing the links, man. I like it. I like it. Busted out the sticks. Hey, Monk. What's up, dude?
Hey guys, what's
How
up?
you
What's
doing,
up,
man?
Good to be here after a long day of work. So, yeah, let's get it going.
Right on, right on. You guys know Jamie. Jamie, how you doing, buddy?
Fantastic, my brother. It is not so warm for me. We were just saying it is 12 degrees in Michigan. We got up to 12. That's fantastic.
Yeah, right on.
So this is still the I stay in my house as much as I possibly can kind of weather. I don't even
For
go
sure.
outside to shoot in this. There's beautiful snow out there, great places to take pictures. You're not catching me out there doing that right now. Too cold.
Damn that. Damn that. Nico, say hi to everybody.
Hell no.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Nico, a man of few words.
Yep.
You gotta love it. So
You love
Like-
it or you hate it?
our special guest tonight is, and you guys all know, we love Cullum here. Cull's Cave is with us tonight. We're gonna feature him as the GFPF star tonight. Very, very much looking forward to talking to this guy right here. How you doing, Cull?
Yeah, I'm all good. All good.
All right, right on, dude, right on. So this crowd builds and it builds and it builds. So they're all rolling out of the toy mercs, I think. So, but anyway, I'm the caveman, domesticated caveman. Glad to be here. Like I said, Wednesday, hanging out with my favorite peeps. Nico, talk to me a little bit about who's in the crowd right now.
Yeah, we got our one and only Mighty Ben.
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 Been there from Jump Street, man. Good to
Ben
see
is
you,
the
brother.
guy who is here way before we all are here. Like an hour before, he's here. Like, hello.
Felt us
Oh,
being
yeah.
summoned.
We're already here now, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need it, man. We need it.
we
That's the
got
wife. Hello.
the wife.
The white.
My much better half, as we call it.
We got Evan Diaz. Yo,
What's
yo.
up, Evan Diaz? Yo,
We
yo.
got our very own Stop.
What's up, Stubbs, man? Good to see you, brother. Glad you're here, dude.
There's Hans in the house.
Hey, Hans.
What's up, man? What's good? What's
He
good?
become a regular one. That's cool.
We love it.
Absolutely.
We love it,
Good
dude.
guy.
Glad you tune in every week, man.
We got Stevie
Stevie.
over there.
TV.
What's up, Stevie? Nails. What's up?
Try hard team.
What's up, Tim?
Go, Tim.
Yo.
We got the spatula in the house.
Spatula's here.
Spatula.
Spatula's here. Look out.
Spatula City.
Then we got our very guy on New Zealand. I'm happy that they are all right. They had some stuff going on there on the Northern Island on New Zealand. There was some landslides and there was a nasty situation. Happy you're okay.
Glad
Yeah,
you're here, man.
absolutely.
Glad you're here from New Zealand. Cool. Well, hey, there's a few people, and as people trickle in, we'll shout you guys out. Like I was saying earlier, very, very much thanks to the Cullum here for coming in, Cull's Cave. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
in the UK.
He must be
bro.
alone like
Jeez.
3 a.m. So I'm gonna just dive in, so I don't keep everybody in suspense. I've got a few questions that I've kind of built up for you tonight. One of them, it's the easiest lead-in question ever. Let's start at the beginning. I mean, how did you get into toy photography, and what drew you into it?
Well, I've collected action figures for a long time. Well, before I even joined the military, and when I left the military, like I just kept collecting just for the sake of it, and it never really filled a void for me. Like I was like, what can I do with these things? They're just standing on my shelf, and I just like saw some people take photos of figures, and then I stumbled across Sir Dork, and it just took off from there. Like, do you know what I mean? I never had a camera. I never knew what Photoshop was. So, like, before I even took my first photo, I'd studied endless videos for like hours and hours and hours for like 2 months before I even posted my first picture to make sure I started like at a decent level. You know, even though if I look back at it now, my first photos suck. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we can all relate to that, brother. We
Everyone.
can all relate to that, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
so did you switched from phone over to camera recently, right? I've been seeing like in your behind the scenes, which you do, by the way, a lot. The videos, which I really like.
I've always used the camera. I've always like my first photo I uploaded was with a DSLR. Like I still use the same camera. It's a Canon EOS 250D with a 50mm lens. So I've used that since I've done toy photography. But my phone I just use to record behind the scenes. That's literally it. So yeah. So yeah.
No, that's fantastic. I will tell you, there's something to be said. I'm using an old camera too, and old lenses too, because I think that's the mistake a lot of people get into is they think that like I will tell you gear does matter at some level, but like once you get into that DSLR range and something changes, like you can make it work. So
and that's the thing, like for example, like there's a lot of photographers, like top guys that use like the newest Canon R series with like 85mm lens. It's like £600. But then you look at that photo on Instagram compared to someone who uses like a lower end camera, you can't really see the difference. You can't. If you zoom in, maybe the pixels are a little bit more, but that's literally it. Like some of the best photos I've seen aren't from like top end cameras. It's all to do with lighting and post editing. Like I can make a photo look like it's from a top end camera through Photoshop with sharpening and all that stuff. So yeah.
No, I agree. So what do you think? When people like, what was your like moment that you're like, hey man, people are really noticing my photography, and what became kind of, I know your signature's kind of not having a signature, right?
Yeah,
you like to try a lot of different styles.
Yeah, I don't like having one style. I mean, I've been told before, like when I've had other like toy photographers in England like talk to me or like on other podcasts, it would be like you see a photo without my name there, they can tell it's one of my photos, and I'm like, can you though? But then like, yeah, it's like a dark, gritty rain or like outside. It's always in my garden though. That's the thing. Like they can know it's my photo because it's always in my garden. It's the same scene all the time. So, but I don't like having one style. Like I've tried loads of different styles, and that just flexibility is like I think good to have in your skill set, especially when working with other brands. You know.
Right on. Just so people can get to know you personally a little bit, you've spoken about your being a military veteran in the UK. Yeah. If you're comfortable with sharing, what chapter did that life? What did that bring out of you in your life? Do you think that?
Well, I served 8 years in the infantry, which is frontline soldier, in one of the best regiments in the British Army. It's called the Rifles. Goes back, it's like the 1600s, like the guys that were taking out Napoleon's dudes, snipers and all that. So that's my regiment's history. But yeah, what got me into that was I was really bad at school. I was a naughty kid, and then just adventurous and like very sporty. So I thought, what career could I go down? It would probably be the army. So my dad kind of like said, "Are you going to join the army?" I was like, "Yeah." Pretty much got told. Like I didn't volunteer. I got voluntold. Like you're going into the military. And and I just served 8 years there, and that was like some of the best years of my life. Got brothers for life from there, and went from holding a rifle to a camera. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Pretty cool, man. That's pretty.
And they all support me as well. They're all followers on my page. Like all my dudes that I'm like close to all love the stuff I do. So it's pretty cool. So yeah,
that's awesome. Amazing, dude. That's amazing. Yeah.
Carrying the camera is going to be much safer, I believe.
So a lot of people know you, what they've seen now. Tell us about your connection with Sir Dork and how he got you kind of into this.
Well, I've known Jared since the start. Like, I still remember I was in like awe when he followed me for the first time. I posted a Mezco photo of Theodore Sodka eating like the cat from the Alf Necker figure, and he just followed me. I was like, what the hell? And then I messaged him, and he messaged me, and then I paid for the membership thing every month, and you get an interview on there, and then yeah, I don't know. He's just always giving me advice and tips and stuff, and like he's the one who told me about how to do reels, like the best way psychologically to get people into like watching your reels, and it works. And that's why I saw my followers skyrocket like from there, which is, you know, all thanks to him. But yeah, he's a good friend, Jared.
Yeah, we can't praise that guy enough. All of us love him to death.
Yeah, he's the godfather. Yeah,
he helped our channel out. He jumped in and like helped us out from the very beginning. Our very first live episode, he came in and said hey to everybody, and he's just a good dude. Yeah. So we're all acolytes.
And I remember my interview with him. I was like, oh, my goal for the year is to get 1,000 followers. I was like, yeah, it's taken off, so it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I think you're at like 11 or 12K now, dude. That's
almost at 13. Yeah, I'm 12.8 at the moment.
Oh, all right.
I need to take that lesson.
Yeah, really. Same.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it around the room here a little bit.
Do
you have a question for Call here?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got plenty of them. So
All
you
right.
said you shoot with the you shoot with the nifty 50, right? The 50 millimeter lens. Have you ever shot with a different lens?
Never.
No?
That lens has not come off my camera.
So I shoot with the same camera, same lens 90% of the time. And if I put a different lens on, it just throws me off. I kind of feel the same way when people put on like the big equipment, stuff like that. Do you remember what that first picture you took was?
If I go back, it was either the Mezco Theodore photo, which I don't know if it was that actually. That might have been my phone. I think it was the Deadpool. I have a photo of Deadpool with the Hulk hand sitting on the toilet. And I think that was the first one I took because it was like the blurry background. I was like, oh, this is what it actually looks like. The figure's in focus and the background's blurry. I think that was the first one. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. And so that was the first time.
Looking through your stuff, that is very much yours. If you're going to say your style, your figures are just pinpoint focus with the background blurred out.
Yeah.
And, I would not have, I've looked through your stuff quite a few times, and I would not have noticed that those were the same, from the same garden, unless you just said that. And now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my goodness, it really is.
Well, up until
that's awesome.
Well, me and my partner, I've got a daughter as well. We moved into our new house in October, so a lot of my shots now have like a brick wall behind them with like a garden and trees. So that's my new like studio. But like before, it was like this brick wall with like the same color ground. That was like my parents' house that I used to always go to and like take photos at. So yeah, and then even though it doesn't look like the same garden, like sometimes it's a tool. Like I'll just generative fill like some things out I don't want, like trees, just to make it look like clear sky. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it's the same location, just I can make it look a bit different in the background. So yeah, but it's all the same place pretty much.
That's fantastic. Do you shoot all outdoors? Do you do any indoor shots?
I've done a few indoor shots recently, just because the weather was so bad in England. So, and thanks to Ivuatu, like Tom, amazing artist. He recently did the Hot Toys photos of Jinx from Arcane. I've got that figure coming soon. And just his art style, I'm like, right, I can do this indoors. I can put the figure in focus, a black background or grey background. You can do so much with that. And I've been doing that recently. Like I did it with my recent Mess Toys photo with Kane Parker. That was all indoors. And the Daredevil poster I recreated with the red rain, I did that all indoors. But mostly outside, I prefer outside. Dirt, sunlight, water, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I'm looking at the Daredevil shot right now, and that thing's amazing.
That thing is so cool. Yeah. I saw it there.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hey, Monk, what you got, man? You got a question?
So, you shoot outside, and you said that you also have shot a little bit inside. Do you ever find it difficult with your camera settings or lighting or anything going from like an outside setting to an inside?
Initially at the start, I did. I found it easy. Well, when I was first shooting, I was shooting indoors. So I was like, okay, this is really easy.
Okay,
I have to control my own lights and I know what kind of settings to do and that. But then outside, it's just pretty much just the sun. And the only thing in my camera I'd adjust would be like the shutter speed, you know, to lessen exposure or increase it. But now I think it's like quite an easy transition. Like I know if I go outside, I'm always shooting at a high shutter speed, a lot of like sunlight or my own lights, full beam and minimal focus. And like I always have my ISO. So yeah, I think it's quite easy now, but getting into it, it was a difficult transition. But I think outside's easier for sure for the sun.
Yeah.
Definitely helps a lot. And then you can just add highlights in Photoshop. You can just add in your own highlights. So yeah, which is pretty good.
That's because you guys are young and in shape, man. It's hard to lay down on the ground, man.
Oh, trust me, my body's not like that of a 30-year-old. Yeah.
Hear you. I hear that.
Pictures, bro. I was gonna say I was gonna ask you how many groupies you have, but you know, because it's the After Dark show. But you know,
just my partner, just my missus, just my girlfriend.
All right, man. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Eric, what you got, man?
What is your favorite figure that you got?
This year or last year? Or just in general?
Of all years, man, ever. Favorite figure.
That's a tough question.
The Mandalorian all chrome 2.0, dude.
No, see, I love the Mandalorian, but I'm not a big Star Wars guy. I'm not really a big Star Wars guy.
Alright.
I don't know. I'd say last year was the Sentinel for Marvel Legends. I've had a lot of fun with that figure.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's the best thing to shoot. And then I love the Tobey Maguire Mayfix figure.
Right.
Well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you have a Hot Toys figure coming in. What was that?
Yeah, the Arcane Jinx. Yeah, she's like got the long blue hair. It's from the show on Netflix, Arcane. Like she's coming soon, and I've got a lot of ideas planned for her. Like different editing styles. It's all indoors. So yeah, I'm gonna try something different.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Nico, what you got, man? I know you got questions.
Maybe I'm not gonna make a question of mine. Maybe I'm going to go with a question kind of for the crowd.
There you go. Yeah.
Before anyone start asking, can you tell us about your process? I mean, let's say that you're going to shoot a picture. What's your process to posing the figure? What if you don't want, you don't have to reveal your secret, but maybe say like what settings do you use? What's your process when you download the picture into your computer and say you go through Lightroom from Photoshop, the GIF, whatever you use, for the people more or less know how you come from the thing to the actual picture posted on IG.
Yeah, so literally I'll just either come up with my own ideas or I'll get references from films, TV, or even I follow a lot of art pages on Instagram of just guys just drawing art, like dark, gritty Marvel scenes or action. And I'll just get characters that I think suit that, get the idea, get the poses, set the figures up first, get them in focus, expose them, get all my lights that I need for rim lighting to make it look realistic. I lower the exposure more so I can bring out the highlights later in Photoshop. And I only use Photoshop with Camera Raw filter. I don't use Lightroom or anything else, just Photoshop. And then I use the Camera Raw filter to do all the color grading and stuff. And depending on how good the lighting is outside, sometimes like I won't edit a lot, you know, just crisp figures. But if the lighting's bad, then I'll add my own lights outside and then, or even just add highlights in Photoshop, which is fun to do when you know how to do it. It's really fun. But yeah, and then that's the way I do it. Like just edit my photos, takes a couple of hours, and then export it, you know, so it retains detail and upload it to Instagram. So, yeah.
You just said something that's really, really important that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. I always say to underexpose your photos, like a half stop, because it's easy to recover shadows. But if you blow something out, it's done.
100%.
Blowout, you know.
So 100%. Yeah.
That's as usual. Great. I can argue that, but I'm going to leave it that way.
Nico's a contrarian.
Well, I've still got a bad habit of like overexposing highlights. Like that's one of my worst habits. But then sometimes it works, sometimes it looks cool. But yeah, that's one thing I've learned. Like the more subtle they are, the better it is. Like so, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
aerosol in there. It always tends to bump up the like exposure. Like like as soon as you spray that stuff, like that needle goes beep 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 beep. And
I've actually never used that before. I use a spray bottle a lot. But like when I have like a haze or like it looks like fog in my photos, it's all a paintbrush on Photoshop.
Oh,
I just
that's
feel-
cool.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
One day I will have YouTube videos of me doing my actual photos because some people accuse me of AI and stuff, and I'm just like, fucking hell.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't
Don't
even get me started.
Don't get him
I'll get on
started.
my. I'll get on myself. Don't get me started, man.
Yeah.
What? You don't like AI, but you go to eBay and buy all your dioramas. You didn't make those either. But anyway, don't get me started.
AI is okay in small doses. I think AI is all right in small doses. Like I've done it before where I've had Spider-Man on a piece of cardboard. I'm like, right, I'll remove Spider-Man and just make the cardboard into like rocky floor. That's okay for me as long as the figure's still posed and all the effects are your own. And like, I guess the floor or background's okay. But yeah, that's like my limits. But I've seen a lot of photos recently that you can just see it's AI. It doesn't look right. Like, even though it's a Mafex Batman and a Mafex Daredevil, the whole scene and the figures, it just looks off. I can tell it's not like genuine, but yeah.
People know. It's and
Yeah, people
I
definitely
think
know.
at the end of the day, I just people know, like guys that like are really into toy photography know the difference. And if you can tell the difference, you don't have to hit the like button. Just move on.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Oh yeah, there's been some behind the scenes talk with a few people like who are like self-righteous, is calling people out for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
I've been called out a couple of times and actually posted the BTS. Like,
yeah, that's why I always post BTS.
Yes,
And if they really want it, I'll put it in an AI generated detector, and it's like 98%, 99% human photography. So like, there you go. So yeah,
there you go.
so yeah,
Enough's enough with that AI bullshit. I'm ready to move on past this. Let's go.
yeah.
Well, anyway, Nico, let's look at some photos. We got some photos. I want to look at some of Phil's photos, man. Because yeah, man.
Looks pretty cool like that.
Yeah. That's a great looking grid, dude.
Thanks. It's very different. Very, very different. Every photo is different.
One of the ones that I really liked that you did recently, Nico, it's the Wolverine. That's the second line over, third rung down. I like the studio indoor shot there.
Ooh, wow. And you know what? That's actually taken outside. That photo of those two fighting's outside. So I just wanted to get good lighting on the subject, and then I just like take the subject as own thing and put it on literally a grey background.
Yeah.
And that studio is like the highlight on the bottom is just a gradient. I just exposed the gradient. So yeah. So it looks like Mr. Lee's studio, but it's actually just all edited in. Yeah. So that's something people don't know. I don't think I did a BTS for this one, but I've got the photos, like the raw photos on my phone, which I can always put on my story. Yeah.
Stubb said great posing. I agree. You know, like the lighting that you get from outdoors on this is just fantastic, man.
Yeah, and that's the first hurdle. Once the lighting's fine, then I bring the shadows down, like blast the highlights more, just to give that like. And this kind of photography is like inspired by Mr. Lee. I looked at his photos and I speak to Mr. Lee on DMs, and like he doesn't give away a lot of his secrets where he edits, but like I try to give it a go, and it is fun to edit like this. Like they just pop.
This is like super bloody product shot in like the best way. Like it's like something that like it's a great shot, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah. What we got? What else we got, Nico? Like Nico's got an eye for this stuff, man.
Oh, you don't want to. Let's go with the one that he was talking about.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think I was the first person to replicate the poster. I think you can correct me on that. I'm not sure, but I think I'm the first one to get it as it is, like from the actual reference image. And it was a lot of fun. I thought I have to do this right now, so I just literally, as soon as that poster was shown by Marvel, I was on Photoshop. Like,
I need to be the first one. I got you.
Yeah.
Just to get it out there. But yeah, that's a lot of editing in that one.
That
like
red rain is beautiful. Yeah,
and that's literally just a splatter brush on Photoshop, and I just motion blue it, like so it looks like that's how I do my stuff like that. So yeah,
that's cool.
I love how human his face looks. Like in the photo, it's very human. Like it doesn't look like a toy, so the glares on it and the plastic doesn't show.
Yeah.
The stubble was nice.
Yeah.
Monk, you got thoughts on this one?
Oh, I love just the edit in general. The
Yeah.
red coming down and it looks like it's splattering on him too.
Yeah, that's a blood splatter pack I got online, and you just literally I just paint it on his shoulders and then like just blur it. So yeah, it's actually blood.
That's
But
cool.
I look like great. Yeah.
That's really cool, dude.
Hey,
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
And like I was saying, like the Daredevil logo on his chest and like the writing is like images from Google Images. I just like screen them onto the page and blend them in. So yeah.
Yeah.
Great work.
Kel, I'm sure you probably already know about this product, but if you don't, talk to Nico. Like when we go backstage after the show, we've got Nico is an ambassador for Boris Effects. And
Okay.
if you're not using Boris, you should be, because Boris Effects it's an Oscar-winning software.
Okay.
That is not very expensive at all. It's a monthly fee, like $9 or $10, and it's phenomenal. So
Sounds cool. Yeah.
It'll what you did here. I know how much time this took you.
Yeah,
And
like
Boris
a
can
couple of hours.
reduce that time, like to do the same effect. So we'll talk to you after the show about that. But yeah,
Yeah. No worries.
same goes to everybody. Talk to Nico about Boris Effects. He's an ambassador for that group. So, hey, Eric,
Yes.
what's your thoughts on this shot, brother?
Man, I love this shot. I how did you make the lighting? Is it just from the top left? I mean, top right of him?
So again, like I have all the raw. I put on my story actually. I had them. It's just a normal Daredevil figure, and I lighted in my living room. I just lighted him the way I wanted it on the poster. It was like a really dark room. I had one big soft light on his one side, but I had to make sure he was completely lit properly, otherwise it wouldn't have worked. And I just, like it's just gradients. Like I'll put the subject and I'll just have a gradient, like a dark gradient, just darken the darks, brighten the brights.
Right.
That's literally, and the highlights on his shoulder, and I just enhanced the dodge tool. So yeah.
Mhm.
It's hard to get into words, but like if I'm on my computer doing it all, like then people would see like how I do it. Like every photo I do, I don't edit the same way. Everything's just different. Like I do things in different orders, and I just play around.
Absolutely. Whatever looks good. Yeah. Whenever it looks right.
Yeah. And someone said this was AI because he's black with the red writing. I'm like, I just desaturated the color. That's literally all I did. So yeah, made it black and white. So, yeah.
There's a big difference between knowing what you're doing in Photoshop and AI.
Absolutely.
Like, there's a big difference in that. And anybody that actually uses any of these products can look at this and be like, oh yeah, you use Photoshop on this and it's well done. So,
yeah.
Great job, man.
Thanks.
Nico, give me another one.
Wow.
Yes. Ooh.
This is the one I was hoping you picked, man. I freaking love this shot, man.
Wow.
So good, dude.
Thanks.
Like, go through your process on this.
Incredible.
Yeah, so it was just, I think I had it behind the scenes on this one. Yeah, I did. I did two different color grades, so that one's slightly different than the first one. And I angled it a bit more. But yeah, just outside in the snow, I had one main light behind the figure. And then actually, I had a soft light in front, like a little panel light, and then a main exposure light behind him. And just literally, I went hard on the contrast, darken the darks, brighten the brights, like edited the visors to like look like it's glowing, and I painted the claws red, and then like blurred it, and like you can just take it down or not, so it looks like it's actually blood on its claws. So yeah, it's hard to like talk about what I did in the edits because I have to like really backtrack and think about what I did because I've got no set process, like I've got no like secret. I just have fun. I love editing more than actually taking the photos.
You and I are similar in that. I really enjoy toy photography, but I really actually enjoy the editing process.
Yeah, same. It's the best part.
Digital art and physical art and dioramas and mixing the real and the digital, all that stuff is something I really enjoy doing. So
It's where you take a picture and make it art. You take a picture and make it a photograph. There's that difference between those two, and that's where it happens is in the editing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Jamie, talk about this photo, man.
The posing is fantastic, and this is not an easy figure to pose. I've seen a lot of people do different things with this one that make it look fake. So that pose is fantastic, and the Dutch angle couldn't be any better. That's perfect.
Right.
On the next one, when you flip back, you've got it angled up a little bit more
Yeah.
where the hand is going right to the corner. That bottom's down. It just blends in. And
Yeah.
you've got to. You must have that a really. I'm assuming it's a really fast to get the snow in there. Was it snowing at the time, or
that's
is that
not real
added in?
snow. That's not. That's again. That's just the splatter brush, and just that's how I just dots it and then like motion blur it a little bit. The
Gotcha.
only real snow I've taken recently is my Spinosaurus shot when actually kicking the snow at him. That's real snow. But my other shots haven't got real snow because in England, it's not really. It falls, it will set, but it doesn't really snow again for a while. So it's hard to get that. It's usually at night time as well, which is impossible to shoot. So yeah.
Well, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
scale
you're
of-
right.
and the scale also, right? I mean, like snowflake scale is like a whole thing because
Yeah.
snowflakes are not in 1/6 scale,
Yeah.
or 1/12 scale. So
The only practical effects on my photos that are real will be on my older photos with dirt. I throw a lot of dirt at my figures, or rain, like my spray bottle. Like that's my two. I don't Photoshop those, but snow usually, snowfall and stuff. I'll Photoshop in. So yeah.
What's up, Blair Bear? Welcome in. Cool. All right. Speaking of, let's find that shot that you're talking about that you did with the because I like that one, the Spinosaurus shot.
Yeah.
How far down we got to go for that one?
Not too far. There he is.
There.
There he is. Yes. Look at that.
Yeah, that was great lighting there. Like I brightened up a little bit, but that, like where my garden is and the light that comes down from the sun, it's just I love it. It's great. I just kicked
You had
it.
Do you have a reel on this one? A video on
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah, I think so.
I just saw it the other day. I thought that
I
was.
think
the
it's
one I
on the actual carousel.
Go to the next photo on the carousel, Nico.
I think it's the third one.
There are only two.
Only two. It might be on my behind the scenes then. It might.
So-
It definitely will
That's
be.
really cool.
Because we're checking his stuff out, Nico. Go to his reels because I really think you shine so much on your reels, man.
Well, some of my reels, went viral as well. Like one got 500,000 views.
Wow, that's incredible, dude. Like, look at that one. Like,
There we go.
yeah,
That's all I did.
That is the one that I
That's all
saw.
I did. Yeah. So yeah.
your reels are so good, dude.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm a real junkie, and so like anytime I can see, you're always like one of the top like things that pop up on my thing. So I love watching these.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
That's Tyson. Yeah. He's always there. You just don't see him.
Look at
that's so cool.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, this is good.
I like that pre-edit and post-edit shot too. That's cool.
This is
Yeah.
awesome stuff, man.
Yeah. I've got a lot. I try and do a behind the scenes for every single shot I do.
Well, hell, you have to nowadays. Otherwise, everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, did you even take
Oh,
a picture?" You know.
Stop with the AI, please. Stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute you if you stay with the AI.
That is just phenomenal, dude.
That's so
That
good.
photo I took today, like that one, it wasn't even something I was planning on doing. And then it's got a lot of like sentimental value to me, and also just Daredevil and Spider-Man's quite hyped right now, and I love the gritty vibe, and that it just took off. Like it's got a lot of likes already, so I'm glad. I had a different approach to editing that one as well. So yeah.
So, advice that you give to toy photographers that are looking for exposure,
Yeah.
would you say that the reels that you're doing have been like a boon to your account?
Yeah, 100%, like 100%. So, and like, I do reels which have done really well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm like a guy that focuses on reels. I think my reels bring people to my toy photography. Like psychological, like, ooh, that's a cool reel. Let me see the photos. A lot of my stuff is based off like psychology. Like I want people to think, why is the figure doing that? What happened before that moment? What happened afterwards? And like, oh, it keeps people guessing. But yeah, reels are a gateway into like people finding your actual page, and then you'll start seeing your toy photography photos get a lot of likes, more engagement, because people have come there from seeing your photography in reels. Like I love doing montages, but like me putting something down, it will go into like 10 shots of my best photos I like, and those usually do really well. And I've got a lot of audience like from those, which is really good.
Yeah,
And like one of my reels like 500,000. I got like 3,500 followers just from that.
What are you?
I'm learning just listening to you right now. Like this is something that like I don't do enough of. I need to do more of this.
And the biggest bit of advice I can give you is put the figure down somewhere that's just really obscure, like on a bin, or like the one I took with me and my partner and daughter on holiday in Spain. And I was in this waste yard with loads of rubble, and I got one of the Star Wars Black Series figures and just got her to record me putting it down on the floor. And then I had the punk rocker song from Superman playing, and it was just like bam into my first photo of Sandman punching Spider-Man. That hook is what gets people like, whoa, what is this? I want to watch more. And that's the one that took off. I got so many followers from that. Just every day I was just seeing it go up and up and up, and I was like, fuck, it was crazy.
What do you use to edit your reels?
Just edits. That's all I do. Okay. Use edits. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the best way for me.
It's really simple.
There you have it, kids. That's real advice right there.
That's real advice.
That photo as well, with the two dinosaurs, was something me and Lenny, the guy who was like in charge of like G.I. Joe from Hasbro, we spoke about that. So that was like, he's a collaborator on that one. Like when we had dinner in London, like he said, he wants to get dinosaurs and G.I. Joes involved. So I did that one for him. So I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah. No, man, this is. I love your reels, dude. Keep making them, dude. I keep watching them and keep liking
that reel there. You see me get slightly annoyed. I got angry that I screamed to the sky because Cyclops kept falling down like over and over again. I just couldn't get it right. And then luckily I just got it right. And I took the photo and I was like, yeah, it finally worked.
I love it.
We have all felt that pain, man.
We all felt that pain. I was taking some pictures of some orcs today from Warhammer 40K, and they kept falling over. It was like dominoes, dude. I was so pissed off. I get the shot set up, and then they all fall over. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. It's like I did one with Hulk chasing Shaggy. And
that's a very good version of that photo.
Hulk just fell all the time because of the wind. But
yeah. No, that's so cool.
So this shot here is a classic example of like the figure is lit. It's the same floor. But the background, I'll just generate a fill, derelict background with fire, and that is it. Like I think that's acceptable to do because I don't use digital backgrounds. A lot of guys I know will use their TV as like a digital background.
I use that a lot. I use
which is really good all the time. I would love to do that because then you can control the lighting and like where the light source is coming from. So yeah, it's something I'm looking into doing.
Right back there. There's the lab. So. But yeah, man, fantastic stuff. So hang out with us if you can. We're gonna critique some photos, go through like some photo critiques here, and like look at some guys have sent in to us and talk about their photos, and they want to know what they can do better and what we think we would do different. So Nico, you want to roll into some critiques?
Let's go.
Let's go. Scottish Sith photography. I think he's in Edinburgh. I think, he'll correct me tomorrow if I'm wrong, as only a Scotsman can. But yeah, man, love the shot.
God,
the shot.
This is I love the details in the face. The one thing that I would change is that like sometimes if you get the light a little too hot, that you're gonna get the blowouts on like the plastic.
Yeah, it looks like plastic. Yeah.
So you gotta use that light more so you don't get those blowouts. That would be my one suggestion. Nico, thoughts?
Two things mainly, but this is my OCD speaking, so it's not an actual critique. The blemishes on the body and on the background, like take those out. And the other thing, it's like the piece on the neck looks strange, but it's the sculpt of the figure, like the head the neck going into the body. You can see like a little exit of plastic going out of the suit on the base of the neck. That the round shape, like just up the Superman symbol, that looks strange. But apart from that, it's like the rest is super nice.
Eric,
you guys said it right there with the with just the blowout right there. But other than that, man, I mean, and it is almost Rembrandt lighting, right?
Yeah, it's
Very
close.
close,
It's
It
really
needs to be
close,
darker
yeah.
on the right hand
It's
side,
really-
but it's close.
I
Yeah.
love
Just
that.
a hair.
I love that part about it. You know, just that little S right there. It kind of ruins it for everything.
Cullum, we always like to ask our guests, like, do you have any tips here on this particular shot?
Yeah, like I just go off what I do. I'll never light a figure from the front, really. Only if I have to. If it's like if I need a fast shutter speed for like effects, I'll light them in front. But I'll always light from behind the figure at an angle because then it just makes it look more emotional. Like it would rim like Superman. The logo will be more crisp because you can bring it out, or just whatever light's on there, just dial it down a bit, so it's not blowing out the Superman logo. But the face looks good in that, like it's good detail. But yeah, it's just like you guys said, the logo. If it wasn't blown out, it would look cool. So yeah,
If that light was moved, like to our left,
yeah,
where the left side of the figure's face turned around the other direction was darker, and then maybe use a bounce card to just get up in there a little bit, then you get that little Rembrandt look.
Yeah.
So, Jamie, you have thoughts on it?
Yeah, you could even do it like a if it had like a barn, the flap to bring that up to where the light was hitting the face but not hitting the chest at all. Could have helped that too. And I see what Nico's talking about, that shadow where that plastic goes in there. I wonder if you could have gotten rid of a little bit of that. And like Hall said, I would have lit from the back. I would like to have seen more around his head because his hair blends right into the background.
Right, yeah.
I would like to have seen that separation of the background from the character. But I think that was the purpose of this shot, was to look that way.
No.
So I would have done it different, but I like the way that it turned out. And we're not going to keep beating the fact that one part is so blown out. But just even a tool, a post edit tool to take some of that out. I don't know if it's so blown that you couldn't get rid of a lot of that. At least tone it down a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But hey, great
The thing
point. Thank you so much, Scottish Sith man. We appreciate you. And I think I got corrected. I think you're from where do you say Stubbs? Stubbs said he's from Glasgow. Okay. Apologies. Don't hold it against me, man. T.G. Vaughn. He's a regular. Hey, Monk, what do you think, buddy? Give us a critique.
Looking at it, I do like it. I think the light reflecting off of his forehead right there, just a little bit for me, is a little too bright. Maybe just dim it down just a hair. But I mean, to be honest with you, it looks great. I love the hand getting, and then but I don't really got a lot. I love the light coming from the back as well to kind of lighten up the shoulders. But that's all I got, really. Good shot. Great shot.
What do you think, Cole?
Yeah, it's a very simple shot. I like it. Like it's telling us, it's like telling us about a scene. Like for me, that's like the shot start with, and I'd add edits in and then effects and smoke and yeah. But it's cool. It's simple. It's effective. It tells a story. But yeah, the only thing I'll agree on is it's just too overexposed on the head, especially with metallic figures. Yeah, the less light is the best. Like soft, subtle light. Yeah, but it's cool. I love the characters as well.
It's called the bald head reflector effect.
Yeah.
Why I got the hat on.
So, to give some technical advice on this one, just straight up technical stuff. The trooper on our left, his hand and arm is kind of cut off, and I think you could have done well with keeping the feet in. Where you crop, I don't have a problem with Destro's crop. If you could have got the feet in of is it Scarlet? Is that her name?
It's the Countess, I think.
Or the Countess. I'm sorry, Countess. And same thing on the other side of the photo with the arm being slightly. So you could if you just pulled this out just a little bit and got her feet in, or you go the other direction, you move those two figures that are out to the left in a little bit and crop it in a little bit more. But like that's just technical speak. Don't cut your feet off. Don't cut your hands off. And that's I mean, just simple.
That was exactly going to be my advice, man. I saw the same thing.
Yeah.
You want to be careful cutting off joints, so ankles, knees, elbows, like those are the places that you don't want to crop. And taking out the tips of toes, hands, things like that's going to take away from the photo.
Yeah.
But so just be careful when you're cropping. That's if this was backed out, like you said, just a hair, or bring those in and go in more, it would have been great.
Yep. So great job, TG Vaughn. Thank you for putting the photo in. Man, this is so hard to do with so many figures in a thing. Like I mean, I'm gonna let somebody else talk first. Nico, thoughts?
Yeah, for me that's exactly the point. There's too many things on the same frame. Too many.
Yeah.
And also the fire, the thunders, the clouds, is too many stuff.
It's busy. It's very
my
busy.
recommendation on this would be to a much closer crop in. If you're going to do this many things, crop it in really close. Like don't get lost in like the lightning and the thunder and all the stuff. I mean, that stuff's cool, but like get like in on the figures that you're really trying to show off, so you could really crop this in. You know, bring them closer together. Your figures, I mean, they're pretty close together right now, like in the photo. But yeah, that would be my one bit of advice. If you're gonna do this many figures, then get them stacked up closer together and really crop the photo in. So, Cole, what do you think, man?
Yeah, like that's the same for me. Like less is more. Like I'm not a fan of using a lot of characters and scenes. Like my maximum will be like 2 or 3. You know, in one scene, and like usually just 1 or 2 just to focus on them. But with shots like this, like I agree. I think the negative space, the sky, and there's a lot of characters underneath. If you just like cropped it in and they filled more of the scene rather than having like a sky, and so it looked cooler. I think, in my opinion. But yeah, a lot of guys like this kind of work, and like it's cool for what it is. But just too much going on. It's like overwhelming to look at. But I love the colors. Like the colors are really cool.
Oh, colors are beautiful. Yeah, Eric.
And like I've got a shot like this coming up anyway. As part of the collab, I've got to get 20 figures in one photo.
Holy shit!
So I've got a cheat code. I'm just doing Gru with like 19 minions surrounding.
There you go. That's smart.
So yeah.
I was about to ask, like, how do you set this up? Like, if one falls, I mean, they all fall, obviously, but like,
yeah.
Do you think this is set up like that, or do you think this is all
he's
shot differently?
He's taking different photos and blending them in.
Right.
On Photoshop, copying, pasting.
Gotcha.
If he's not, then fair enough. It looks really good.
Yeah. Well, so Nico, you could probably speak to this too, but like, if there's not a lens that would create a photo that looked like this, right? Without more fisheyeing or more,
there are
spreading the figures out, right?
There is at least 2 lenses that can do it. They are like wide angle macro zero distortion lenses.
Okay, that's cool. Well, if it was taken with that, then kudos.
Yeah,
those things are strange, are expensive as shit. And they are pretty focuses on certain types of photography. They cost like 2 or 2.5 grand each, and they are fixed lenses like 10 millimeters or 7.5 millimeters.
Wow.
And don't get me wrong on this either, Toy Collector, because this is like you could put like a logo over the top of this and be like, or behind, X-Men.
That would look good.
It would work if that's what you're going for. So. And each individual figure that you've got in here is kudos for you. That's a great collection.
Yeah,
a really good collection of figures.
And there's so many shots that if it was individually that shot, that shot of Storm is lit up, and man, that is perfect. I would have gotten rid of everything else and zoomed right in on Storm.
Yeah,
Like that is beautiful of her.
That's where my eyes drawn. I like the Gambit shot too.
Yeah.
And the other one is Jean Grey and Cyclops. I think that's really, really
That's a good one, yeah.
Posing on that is good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are like.
Right. Exactly. All right, great. Hey, thanks once again for putting that in, man. Action. Big photography. Benjamin, you better still be here, Benny. You better still be here.
Away.
Ben, I want to compliment you on, like, I think you have been doing so good with your lighting lately, man. Like, I've been watching you, and it seems like you do a lot of like stuff in your backyard, and you find the light to put the figure in and take photos of. These little skeletons, they look great, and it goes along great with this shot. The one thing that I would tell you on this one is I think that the darks are a little bit too dark. Your shadows, if you lift the shadows a little bit, I think that this would really, really pop. But it's a great shot, man. Jamie, thoughts?
That's exactly what I was going to say, man. The shadows are just a bit dark on this one. Otherwise, I really like where the focus is. He's got it really, really good on the figure. And you can tell that because the skeleton that's kind of coming in here towards his knee is really, really sharp. But then the one just above or just in front of him is in that blurry zone. So he is dialed in on that focus. Really, really good.
Yep.
I was
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No,
Uh-oh.
we're losing Jamie.
Jamie.
Come back, Jamie.
Baby, come back.
Jamie, come back. No.
All right. Well, while Jamie's thinking, Monk, tell me what you think, buddy.
Love the shot. Definitely, like you said, Gannon, Ben lately has been with his lighting. I've noticed he's been using this atmosphere aerosol or whatever spray he's using in his shot as well. He's getting that sick rim lighting, sun rays, my bad. And but with this shot, I mean, I love the focus on the figure, the main figure. I love the skeletons around it, killing it. But definitely, maybe just a little bit of a reflector in the front, or get some type of cool rim lighting or some lighting from the side if you can. I know maybe the sun wasn't out or something like that, but I love the shot, but just maybe a little bit of lighting, maybe in the front, just to kind of brighten him up a little bit more. But I love the shot, and I love how it's focused on him, and the background is completely blurred out. Like, it's great.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask Cole what he thought of this, because he's known Benny for years, I'm sure. So.
Well, yeah, I'm a big fan of anyone who uses their garden and stick figures, and like looking at this photo, it's a great base layer, and like Ben could make this. It's a cool photo. I love this scene. Like, it's just this. What figure is that actually? Is it a Doom? Is it one of the Doom Slayers?
It's called the Edelland from Doom.
Okay, yeah. Well, like just him walking through like that terrain, like skeletons, like a nice warm, soft light at the back, and then just use a reflector to like shine that light in front of him. It'll just make him pop so much more, and it will just give that like, like post-apocalyptic feel to it. Like, I really like that. Like, I wish I could take that and edit it on Photoshop.
Ben,
Yeah.
I know you've got a reflector, man. Use that reflector in the front of that next time, man. Like that you did a really good job on this. You could just use a little reflector and taking some shadows out. Great job, buddy.
Yeah, good job.
Such a good. He's got an eye. He's got an eye for
He's
the.
got an eye for the light. There's no doubt about it. Hey, Flip. All right, dude. I mean, the money's starting to fall out of the bag, right? I mean, we got this going. So is this the Matt Murdock body? Right?
That's awesome.
If I look at this right, this is the Matt Murdock peg.
No. The Mark Murdo that I know, it's a great suit one.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I would love to hear from Flip and see what body that is, but I know I can go to Ollie's and buy these for $8 a piece, man. Those bodies. So Eric, what do you think, buddy?
I love this shot. It'd be really cool if that was actually on the city street and did that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Where you talked about ollies, you can go buy.
Have you been doing ollies lately?
I don't think we have ollies.
You got ollies. We got them over in Houston. You got them in Austin, man. I'm sure you guys do. You got to look it up. Ollies has they sell all the peg warmers, and you can buy Matt Murdock's by the dozens for like $8, and then you can just pop heads on those things all day long. So.
Now that'd be. I mean, Stormtrooper would look cool. Stormtrooper head on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, with that suit, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep, a Stormtrooper going to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
and just like a sea of people, and just one Stormtrooper. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. Jamie, you have any words of advice here?
No, man, I love the smoke. Can you guys? Am I on now? Am I good? You guys
you're
can hear
good
me?
now.
Right.
You're back. Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I love the smoke coming from the gun. That little detail is, I think, is actually what drew me into the whole photo. Was that little detail, man? It was great.
Yep. So many good ways to put these together now. It looks really good. Looks really good. So it's too small though, Flip said. So well. Right on. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, advice I would give on this one, I think the shadow looks great underneath his feet. I think the only advice I'd give is more backlight, maybe less in the face. I don't know. It's hard to say though. It's an outdoor shot. It's supposed to be outdoor. That's So I don't know. I mean, sometimes rim. Everybody talks about rim lighting, but sometimes the light's not behind you. It's just there.
Yeah, it's just not there.
Yeah, kind of everywhere.
You did a good job on this.
And the shadow underneath him would say that light wouldn't be behind him; it'd be above him where he's got it from.
That's exactly right. So, not a lot to tell you on this one. I mean, even like the white band that goes through the middle of the photo. I mean, that kind of looks like maybe like where a streetcar would be, or so
crosswalk.
Yeah, crosswalk or whatever. So yeah, it's a great shot, man.
My only comment on this is, if you nitpick into a big screen, you can say that the background is the figure is cutted and put it on the background, so you got the figure in focus, but everything on the background is out of focus. So you can see like down on the feet that the ground is out of focus. So you got this sensation of the figure is in focus, but the place which should be the feet is out of focus. Maybe work a little bit more with the blending between the figure and the background.
Yep. I see that now.
Maybe you can take the same background, like look for the background on Google, take one background that is full in focus, and then when you put the figure on top of the background, you can like apply a filter into the background to make like a depth of field focus, out of focus filter, and it should work like be more natural, because you will see all the plane where the figure is in focus, and then you got everything else out of focus.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Nico. Well, cool, man. I mean, we had some good shots tonight, dude. Like, thank you guys so much. Anytime that y'all put photos in for critiques, we know that takes like balls to do. So, like, thank you all so much for doing that. I mean, I'm a chicken shit. Like all the time. I'm a chicken. I get dudes all the time. They're like, put some stuff on Maz, or I'm like, no, I'm chicken, dude, because I know like they're just gonna rip my stuff apart. So if we seem like we're ripping your stuff apart, it's not what we're doing. We're just saying, hey,
that's the fun part.
So, yeah, Nico's a glutton for punishment. I think Nico's a sadomasochist in his real life. So, yeah, he likes whips and chains and all that stuff. But anyway, that's gross. That's gross. But anyway, I'm gonna go around the room here real quick. Nico, tell me what you got going on this week, man.
We got tomorrow Gfpf Live. We're going to speak about the tournament. We got more or less everything set it up for that tournament, so pay attention to tomorrow's show. I finished my dio. Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah.
The cross
Beautiful.
one, the grape, the.
Oh, he's
It
got
is
it, dude. It looks good. He's
spectacular.
Come on, bring it.
out a
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Look
Yeah,
at that.
Oh, peace.
Brilliant, man.
that's a
Nice.
good looking piece, man. That's a good looking piece.
So now I need to take I need to get my figure from BBTS to take the picture. So the day is going to lay like for like 2-3 weeks until I get the figures, and then I'm going to take the shot.
Right on. Right on. Eric, what you got going on, man?
Not much. Gonna work on some shots tonight and tomorrow. We got a meeting tomorrow for a brand new show we got talking about under the radar. So hopefully we got that in the works very soon.
I'll speak to that soon. Monk, how about you, brother?
Let's see. I believe I'm gonna get a shot out tomorrow. But I usually shoot on the weekends. But I got some ideas planned, so should be a fun weekend for me.
Right on. Right on. Jamie, tell us about what's going on over there at the illustrious Mix of Clicks and the Artistry of Toys.
Artistry of Toys, man. So we got tomorrow's the deadline for our latest one. So that'll be hitting here in the next day or two. That'll be fun too. We're doing leading lines, so everybody they've been nailing it, man. I can't wait for people to see some of these shots. They're
Great collab
fantastic.
right here. Yeah.
So then we're gonna be we're 11 days away from our first show for our Sunday show. That's gonna be fantastic. Where we're gonna be taking those photos that we're doing for Artistry of Toys. We're gonna go through them. We're gonna do just like we did tonight, the way that we were critiquing those. We're going to go through and critique the photos that are coming out of our collab on there and see what we could do, what we think. It'll be good times, man. We're really looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
Yep, and that'll be right here, the GFPF Artistry of Toys show starring Jamie.
Amix. That's me.
There we go. Hey, Cullum, tell us what you got going on, man. Like, we want to hear it.
Well, I try and post a photo every day. So I've got a few I've already taken that I'll edit tomorrow. And then I won't say what idea it is. I'll just, whatever one I feels the coolest, I'll just post. I've got some Hot Toys figures coming. I've got the Voldemort from SH Figure Arts coming soon. And yeah, I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel this year. I don't know when. Because I do think there's a gap in the market in the UK for like a Sir Dork style kind of channel, not exactly the same, but just something, you know, for the UK to have. Because I don't think there is one at the moment, and I want to take that leap and try that.
Hey,
so, yeah.
Look forward to seeing that.
We're 100% supporters.
Yeah, awesome.
Hang out with us after we'll pull you into the backstage. I just want to say I'm very excited about Jamie's show. That'll be coming up here in a couple weeks. Every other week, or every once a month to start off, and then every other week after that. After he gets his footing down, for a Mix of Clicks, the GFPF, and then it could not be a better partnership. Very, very happy to have them. And then the other show that we've got going on right now that's coming out, you guys are going to do, I think, a Saturday show. We've got Eric here, Galactic Misfits, Monk here, and none other than Stubbs over there. And I know these cats are putting something together. I think it's called Under the Radar.
Under the Radar.
Sir.
And they're going to do 1,000 and under. They're just going to go through and find people with 1,000 and under photos and really like go through those photos and go through those people's channels and promote people. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I love the guys that are involved with this, man, because we could not have picked a better group of guys to get involved with that. So I'm super excited about that.
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And then we've got some other guys too that are coming in too that you guys know in the community. We've got Tim and Seabach are gonna come in, and they're going to move. What is it? Weekly Wonders. They're gonna start taking over some collabs and doing a weekly collab combined with GFPF and a weekly show about their collab that they're doing. So going through all those things. So a lot of exciting stuff for people to get involved with on the show. Get your stuff out there on the YouTubes. have your photo featured. I mean, like the odds of you getting your photo featured on GFPF is astronomical because there's so many things going on, and we're really looking forward to getting everybody involved with that. I'm even working on something on my own. I haven't even told these guys about it yet, but I'm going to start working on something. I've been doing Caveman Collects podcast for a little bit now. I'm thinking about turning that into a live show. So
Caveman's AI collects.
Yeah. F you and your AI, buddy. But anyway, no, if you want to use AI, just don't be a dick about it. But anyway, yeah. So
Make sure it's a figure.
that's the official GFPF stance on AI. Just don't be a dick about it.
And make sure it's a
Actually,
figure.
Eric, that's a pretty awesome name for a show. Like, make sure that's a figure.
Yeah.
There you go. There
It's
you
a
go.
pretty awesome show.
But anyway, thank you all for watching. Gentlemen here in the squares, I'll see you in the backstage. We will see you guys very soon. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Love y'all. See you soon.